What is up, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome back to a brand new Photon combo video. It's been a while since I did the last one. I think I did the last one last year in 2018, and I realized that looking back, that a lot of those combos were mainly mostly 4 card combos, and this time around I wanted to focus on what is possible with lower amounts of cards, some 2 to 3 card combos for the most part, especially since we have a new card to work with, sort of. Things haven't changed too much in the the realm of support cards that we have. Hopefully that will change soon when we get newer cards, like maybe a Photon Galaxy rank 5. Who knows? That would be super cool. But we're just gonna run through some basic combos. I'm gonna try to show some new combos, maybe some of the same combos as before, just to sort of refresh people that are new to the deck. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and also don't forget to check out Imperium Duelists. You can find the link to their website down in the description below. They are the wondrous sponsor of this channel and have been for quite some time. So huge shout out to them for providing some amazing sleeves, playmats like you see here. This is the Thunderstorm playmat. You can find this all on their website down below, and you can get it all for 10% off with my discount code WinterKills10 off. Helps save you guys a little money and helps support me in the process, so I view it as a absolute win. So yeah, without further ado, guys, we'll go ahead and get into the first combo, which is basically a 2-card combo that gets you into number 90, which is a really strong rank 8 for the deck. Basically cannot be destroyed by card effects, gets you a search during your opponent's turn, and has the ability to be able to negate a monster effect anywhere on your opponent's field, whether it be in the hand, grave, field, whatever. You have that ability. So all it takes is just Galaxy Soldier and Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. It's a pretty simple combo. If you play the deck, you probably know where this is going. We'll start by summoning Galaxy Soldier by discarding the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And then we'll use Galaxy Soldier's effect to add a Galaxy monster from our deck to our hand. And of course, we're going to add none other than the wizard, not the wizard, the knight himself. We're going to add Galaxy Knight here. We are going to now normal summon the Galaxy Knight. Since we control a Photon or Galaxy monster, we can normal summon him without tributing, and that will revive this on summon. Then from this point on, we can go ahead and make a rank 8 or a link 2 if we had more extenders. You can make Soulflare Dragon, add back a card. But here it would just be best to go ahead into number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord himself. And then during their turn, we can get a search of any Photon or Galaxy card. We can just grab Sanctuary, very good extender for next turn, or Expedition, or Soldier, or Trance, whatever you feel like you need to grab. We'll just grab this just because Sanctuary is a pretty good card, 1-card Soul Flare. And yeah, so that is going to be it for this combo. Just a simple little combo, how to just get into number 90. Very easy, just 2 cards, Galaxy Soldier and a copy of Galaxy Eyes. Now there's like tons of things that like branch off just this combination right here. For example, if we were just to add Photon Sanctuary to the opening hand, we end with pretty much the same board, but we also end with Soul Flare, which gives us a pop during our opponent's turn, and we also end with the indestructible rank 8 monster negation Searcher. Yeah, it just gets a whole lot better. But the next combo I want to show you guys is basically just, like I said, an extension of this starter right here, this simple starter of Soldier and the Galaxy Eyes. But I don't want to use Sanctuary. I want to showcase basically if you open up any of these cards, whether it be Vanisher, if you open up Advancer, if you open up Brave, if you open up, where is he, last but not least, Thrasher. So if you open up any one of these 4 cards that we play multiples of in the deck, well, these guys I'm currently playing at 1 apiece right now, but playing 3 Vanisher and 3 Brave. So if you open up any of these 3 cards with this, or any of these 4 cards with these 2 cards right here, the board that we created in the last combo just gets infinitely better. And we'll start by just summoning. Let's say we just open up Vanisher, because he's a 3 of. We could also just use it. Let's use Brave. Let's just use Brave, because I feel like I don't use Brave enough. So we'll summon Brave by revealing this. He comes out at a level 8. We'll special summon Soldier by discarding Galaxy Eyes. Then from there, much like last time, we'll add a copy of Galaxy Knight. We'll go ahead and link into Soul Flare first, instead of making the rank A play with the Knight. Then we'll add back a card. We'll add back Soldier for next turn. We'll normal summon Galaxy Knight. Knight revives Galaxy Eyes, and then we go right into Soul Flare. Or not Soul Flare, number 90, Photon Lord. And this currently isn't live with the set card pool that we started with, but of course during our opponent's draw phase, we can use number 90 to add a copy of Galaxy Eyes to our hand, thus making our Soul Flare live, giving us that second interruption. And like I said, there is so many ways that you can just branch off of this combination right here. Like I said, it could either be Brave that you open up with. It could be a copy of Vanisher that you open up with. It could be a copy of Thrasher. Where is Thrasher? It could be Sanctuary. It could be so many cards. Advancer, like, it's a lot of cards that you could basically start with. Advancer, I think, would be the only one that makes it a little bit different. Because, well, actually, no, because with the Advancer play, because you can only special summon while you have a Photon monster, Advancer would have to play out a little bit differently. You summon this, pitch this, normal this, bring this out, and then once you get the Galaxy Eyes on board, you would just special the Advancer, link these two for Soul Flare, and then overlay these for number 90. So you just do it in a bit of a different order with Advancer, but still nonetheless makes the Soul Flare number 90 board possible, much like any of those other cards will do. So now we'll move on to another combo here. It's a 3-card combo that will end on a slightly different board. Alright, this next combo I'm going to show you guys real quick is just another 2-card combo involving Thrasher and Vanisher. Basically for this, you can substitute the Thrasher with any level 4 Photon or Galaxy monster in the deck. It really doesn't matter which one, you just need something to be able to summon Vanisher. So we're going to start by Thrasher, then Vanisher, and then adding the Galaxy Eyes, of course, off the Vanisher. And here we're just going to go ahead and make a, a rank 4, and go into Starleash Photon Blast Dragon to special summon this, or leave this in our hand to summon later, or whatever. Preferably you want to summon it because it gets the added benefit of not being able to destroy by battle or card effect, or not being able to be targeted or destroyed by card effects thanks to the Blast Dragon. This is just a decent, starter, I guess, because a lot of times from here, what you can do is if you have a Galaxy Knight in hand, you can link these two away for Soul Flare to get this into the graveyard. If you have no Galaxy Soldier to get this in the grave, no trade-in to get this in the grave, this is a good way to sort of start that play off. Another thing you could also do here, instead of making Blast Dragon, is make Soul Flare. That way you have a pop during your opponent's turn, so just have Soul Flare and this off of 2 cards. Not terrible. It's obviously not the greatest combo, nothing to write home about, but it is just a little 2-card combo that you can do with just Vanisher and sort of any other level 4 monster in the deck. Whether you use your normal summon or not really doesn't matter too much for this. Alright guys, so for this next combo, you're going to need a copy of Galaxy Brave, Vanisher, and Orbital. So these are all 3 of, so this is a pretty common cards to open up, and this is a 44 card build. I also want to mention this is a newer build that I am playing here, slightly different ratios of some cards that I've played in the past, adding in some cards I haven't played before that make it a bit more competitive, effect failure, call by the grave, etc, etc. So I just want to let you guys know I have bumped up to a 44 card build. And if you guys want to see an update at some point in the future, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. But this field is going to end on Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon, as well as a Soul Flare, or not a Soul Flare, a Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon, and a Photon Blast Dragon with a live Soul Flare as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this combo. We're going to start by using Brave to reveal either Vanisher or Orbital. Doesn't really matter which one you reveal. And we'll start by specialing Vanisher here. Since we do control a Photon or Galaxy monster, we will of course add a copy of Galaxy Eyes. Then we'll use Orbital here to equip to Vanisher, sending it to the graveyard to add a copy of the new, latest and greatest Photon Advancer. Now, this play, I wanted to completely take out the reliance of using Galaxy Knight, anything like that, or Soldier, and just completely remove those cards from the equation. So now what we're going to do here is normal summon Advancer. We're going to actually just normal summon the Advancer here. That's all we're going to do differently. And now what we're going to do is link these two away into the Soul Flare Dragon, add back the Advancer. Here we could also add back Orbital, but we really can't do much there unless we have an additional extender to work with. So we'll just add back the Advancer. And now, since we didn't use Advancer's first effect, which is basically the fact that you can special him if you control a Photon monster, we're going to go ahead and use that now. Special summon him to the field, overlay these two into Starly's Photon Blast Dragon, which will give us the opportunity to special summon a Galaxy Eyes, either from Banished or from our graveyard during our opponent's turn, and it protects everything we control with over 2,000 attack from being targeted or destroyed by card effects. And we also have a live Soul Flare Dragon. So with just those 3 cards, not using any Knight plays or Galaxy Soldier plays, we're able to end on quite a decent board for the most part. Add any other extenders to that, and it gets obviously a lot better. And also an interesting way to showcase Advancer and Brave, as I feel like they don't get showcased that much. So that's it for that combo. Now we'll go ahead and show you guys a different combo. Alright guys, so this next combo is another 3-card combo getting you into 2 interruptions. So this one is basically going to end on Soul Flare with a Galaxy Eyes in hand and a Cyber Dragon Infinity. Be careful making this field against anybody that you might suspect might be playing Mega Fleet in their extra deck, because they will suck up both of these monsters for literally free. So just be careful about that. Or if you're really conscious about that, go ahead and play Pleiades or any other level 5 or any other rank 5 really, if you're that worried. But it has happened, not all the time, but it has happened sometimes. So what we're going to start with is obviously Galaxy Soldier, pitching the Galaxy Eyes, and then adding a copy of Galaxy Knight. And from here we are going to normal summon Galaxy Knight. That is going to revive the Galaxy Eyes. We'll play the copy of Expedition here and go ahead and summon out another copy of Galaxy Soldier. Now, as you can see, there's a couple different things we could do here. We could either link these 2 away into Soul Flare and make number 90 here, or we could link these 2 away into Soul Flare and make Infinity here. But that is what I want to show to you guys, so that is what we're going to do. We're going to go into Soul Flare, add back Galaxy Eyes so we can make this card live next turn, and then we're going to simply overlay these 2 into Nova, then into Infinity, giving us this board. With just 3 cards exhausted, so at this point, if we were going first, we'd still have 3 cards left in our hand to be able to make additional plays, or just have cards to use, set maybe like cards like Tachyon Transmigration, Call by the Grave, Effect Veiler, other interruptions like that. So yeah, that's it for that combo. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys one more combo that's going to take a lot more cards, but ends on probably one of the best fields that this deck can end on. It is the classic, I wouldn't say classic, but it is the coveted double rank 8 Soul Flare field. Alright guys, so the last combo I wanted to show you is a 4-card combo, but ends on probably one of the best possible boards in my opinion that this deck is capable of ending on. There are quite a few really good 4-card combos in this deck that will end on Soul Flare number 90 and Infinity, or Soul Flare number 90 and any other Photon or Galaxy rank 8, preferably number 38 for that spell negation. And all it's going to take is Orbital, Soldier, Galaxy Eyes, and Galaxy Trance. This is a card that I've cut to 1 since previous builds, just because I hated drawing this just when it was not optimal to see it. I would always much rather just search this off of number 90 for a backup play the following turn. And I've since cut this card down to 1. But all these other cards here are all 3-ofs in the deck, so it's not definitely out of reach to make this combo on a regular basis. It's definitely something that can be done. But I'll just go ahead and run it through real quick for you guys. We're going to summon with the Galaxy Soldier, which I'll actually place right here. Not that it makes too big a difference. We're going to discard the Galaxy Eyes, of course, add a copy of Knight. We're going to equip Orbital to our Soldier. Orbital is going to grab us Vanisher. Vanisher is going to grab us a copy of Galaxy Eyes, of course. Here we're going to link into Soul Flare, add back that Galaxy Soldier, because we need to get 2 copies of Galaxy Eyes in our graveyard to make this play work. So we're going to summon the Soldier again, ditching the newly added Galaxy Eyes this time. So now we have 2 engraved, and the first thing we're going to do, normal summon the Knight, revive that other Galaxy Eyes, make number 90 first, because we want to be able to protect the Galaxy Trance if we can from a card like Ash. Then we're going to go Trance and summon this. We'll pay the 2k. We'll summon out another Galaxy monster from our deck. We'll go with Brave. And then here we'll overlay these into a number 38 Titanic Galaxy. And we also get a search during our opponent's draw phase, or whatever time during their draw phase if we want to. Doesn't make too big of a difference. We'll just add not Pot of Desires, but we'll add a copy of Photon Sanctuary. Or we could add a copy of Galaxy Eyes, which I guess would make more sense. So our Soul Flare is actually live. So let's go ahead and add the last copy right there. So with this board, we basically have a spell trap, or a spell negation, a monster negation, and a destruction of a special summon monster. And could you imagine this field if we also opened up Tachyon Transmigration? That's quite a few interruptions there for our opponent to deal with. And yeah, that's the last combo I wanted to show you guys. I realize it's a 4-card combo, probably not that easy to pull off, but it is a combo I've pulled off quite a few times in games before. But yeah, thought I'd share it with you guys real quick for those that haven't seen the last combo video that I made. And if you guys haven't seen that one, I highly recommend checking out. You should be able to click it up in the top right, or it should be annotated somewhere at the end. And like I said earlier, if you guys want to see an updated video, updated deck profile for this version of Photon Galaxy, just go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below, and be happy to get that set up for you guys at some point in the future. Don't forget to check out Imperium Duelists. Appreciate all the support, guys. It really means a lot. And as always, Winterkill signing out. We'll see you guys in the next one.